Now you go from Juneau, Alaska to Wasilla, Alaska. Join us live in front of the Wasilla Bible Church, Chief James Steele from the Central Matsu Fire Department and Pastor Larry Crone from the Wasilla Bible Church. Good evening to both of you. And Pastor, first, of course, a terrible thing, what happened at your church. Pastor, when did you first get word that there was a problem?
It was about Friday night, about 9:30, probably about 10:30 or so is when I heard.
And Chief, I take it that you roared over there with other people, or at least the fire department, to put the fire out. Tell me what you saw, how bad the fire was when you arrived.
Well, we were dispatched about 9:40 that night, and our first arriving unit actually reported back that there was heavy smoke showing and also flames showing from some of the windows. So we encountered quite the active fire initially.
Now, Chief, I know that because it's an investigation, you're not going to tell us about some of the findings you have, but I am curious, have you had other arsons in the area in the last 6 months, or is this unusual, sir?
This is fairly unusual for us. We don't have any other events that we can directly connect to this event.
Pastor, have you had problems? Have people made threats on your church?
No, I can't say they haven't.
Pastor, now I know that there's been some accelerant. Can you tell me a little bit about what you know about the accelerants that were found? How many locations in the building?
Well, with the investigation going on like that, we're just leaving that to the investigators, and I really can't go into that.
So
I don't know many details on it either.
Pastor, I don't know if you heard our interview with the governor, but she said that that she hoped that she was not the one responsible. Have you had a chance to speak to her at all directly?
No, I haven't been able to speak to her directly, and there's no need to apologize there at all.
And I guess I didn't mean that she was responsible for the fire, but rather that someone was taking it out on her is what I meant by saying that. So, Chief, how long did it take you to put the fire out?
The fire was actually under control in about 90 minutes, but given the location of the fire within the walls themselves, it traveled vertically and horizontally in the building. So it took us several hours to track down all the little smoldering remains in the fire. So we had units still on location until about 5 o'clock, just with some of the overhaul and cleanup.
Pastor, I've been inside that church with you, in fact, talking to you. There's sort of that big auditorium, big church area, that big room. Was that room injured at all, or was that hurt at all, that room burned? No,
that room's intact, and the banners you saw and everything are still there.
And the banners, of course, those banners, you're proud of those banners. That's particularly important to your church, isn't it? I have a good memory.
They sure are. I know that.
So what was the damage like in the rooms behind it? Is that it?
Yeah, if you remember, Greta, when you were here, it's the offices and the main entry area and all that section that you entered through.
So, Pastor, what's the plan? To just start all over again, fix this up, or build another church? I take it you guys aren't going to give up just because you had a fire.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. This fire won't change what we do. A considerable amount of the building is in great shape. It's just in analyzing the structural damage and start seeing what we can begin to occupy. And it'll probably be a staged re-entry into the building, and slowly work at the portions that we can reconstruct.
Chief, good luck in your investigation.
Meanwhile,
Pastor,
we've got a great...
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Pastor. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, we got a great situation with the community help, and we're in good shape.
Chief, good luck with your investigation. Pastor, nice to see you again, and good luck. And it's a terrible thing when any place burns, especially a church. Thank you both. Up next, there's breaking.